Dogs, dogs, and dogs. Dogs exist almost everywhere that humans exist. With the increasing urbanization, and the population of dogs has also increased alongside the human population. In Vancouver, there are estimated to be 32,000 to 55,000 dogs around the city, from dogs of various sizes, breeds, and needs. I wonder if the current regulations and facilities around the urban environment are accessible enough to dog owners. Last week, I was privileged to interview dog owners from two of the world's most dog-friendly cities, Vancouver and San Francisco. Come with me to take a look at what they think. Winston, hi! You wanna say hi? What are your thoughts about the regulations of owning a dog in Vancouver?
I hate it.
I don't know specifically, but
Yeah, I think so.
they're okay.
Some of the regulations I'm aware.
I don't think she has a license. I don't think my daughter ever got her one, but pick up her poop.
Both Vancouver and San Francisco are ranked as having some of the best transit systems in North America. However, dogs are only allowed if they fit in a small enclosed carrier. Let's get some perspectives from the dog owners. Do you have any thoughts about public transit system and dogs?
Yeah, I do take the bus sometimes. I haven't brought her on it. I think I'm open to it if it's like a shorter distance, but I feel like the bus can be so busy a lot of the time that I don't know if I'd bring her on there just because who knows how she'll react.
I wish they would do like one car on SkyTrain was designated dog friendly, so all the dogs could go at that one time or whatever.
Yeah, and maybe on the bus as well. That's public transport.
I would love to take her on the SkyTrain.
Yeah.
That would help with carbon emissions and stuff like that, but no, we're not allowed them on the SkyTrain.
Vancouver and San Francisco only allow dogs in outdoor patios and not inside of the restaurants. These regulations are set in place of health code requirements. Let's see if this makes sense with the dog owners, or if it makes our dog-friendly city just a little bit not so friendly. Do you think dogs should be allowed in restaurants?
No, just patios.
Patios are fine?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause they're pretty disgusting, so I wouldn't want to inflict that disgustingness on people's dinners.
I don't mind dogs in the restaurants. No, we do not take her to restaurants. I have seen them occasionally. You have to be incredibly well behaved, and she's not quite there yet. So, no, I don't.
Just getting there.
Yeah, I don't feel that it's no different than having a dog in your house, right? So yeah, if you have a dog, probably a little more comfortable with it, right?
Yeah.
If you don't, it's like, yeah.
One of the most important factors for dog owners comes down to dog-friendly housing. Let's hear some real-world experience from our dog owners. What do you think about the housing here? About having a dog and then finding a housing? Was that challenging for you?
It was. We actually moved apartment buildings because the place that we were living at wouldn't allow dogs, and we knew that we wanted a dog, so it totally changed, allowed us to make a decision, or forced us to make a decision to live somewhere that allowed pets.
There are a few, but there aren't very many that don't allow dogs.
Yeah.
I
So
think,
your building does allow dogs?
yeah, any building we've ever lived in has allowed dogs. Usually they'll restrict the size of the dog, and they'll restrict how many dogs you can have.
We rent to dog owners, and we don't have a problem with it. I noticed that a lot of people do have issues with it.
Yeah.
A lot of the landlords, but I've never had a problem with it. So, as long, again, I think it's really up to the owner and the tenant.
Yeah.
They walk in, and they got dirty pants, and they're not combing their hair. I'm gonna assume, and then the car's there, I'm gonna assume that you don't take care of your pet.
Dog parks are essential for the health and well-being of the dogs and their owners by providing an environment that allows dogs to run off-leash and fosters a sense of community for the dog owners. In Vancouver, there are 36 off-leash dog parks, of which 6 are fenced. In San Francisco, many of the dog parks are fenced and lined with sand or artificial turfs, as well as picnic tables for the owners to sit and relax. Do you use the dog designated area like dog parks, and what do you think about them?
Yeah, we go to the dog parks quite a bit, just because it's easier.
Yeah.
There's off-leash parks, which is really great for him to be able to just run around. Sometimes smaller dogs they get run over by the big dogs. Even though the big dogs aren't aggressive,
Yeah.
they just get running, really fast.
Yeah, so it's always better maybe to have a size separation.
Yeah, it would be good. I mean, we're lucky to have a dog park, so.
They used to have bags and stuff. They used to, so if you ever ran out, you can just grab them from there. They used to have that, but then it's all gone.
And they don't provide that anymore.
No.
She knows a lot of the dogs here. They know each other.
Yeah.
The people are cool. She really likes to talk to the people too, to say hi to the people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a kind of a safe. She can't run away, and she can run free.
We all know that living in the city can be quite isolating at times, especially in cities like Vancouver, where the daylight decreases significantly and the rainy days increase during fall and winter months. Many people's mental health are affected negatively. Perhaps dog ownership can help us navigate through these difficult months. So do you think dogs have helped you become more socialized with other people or help your mental health a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, usually I don't like small talk with people, which is ironic right now. But it has helped me step out of my comfort zone a little bit more with that and get to know people here. So yeah, I'd say for me at least.
Yeah, I think that's something that I didn't totally realize is that I would have to talk to a lot of other dog owners when walking her and just having the dogs interact. You have to interact with people too. And so I think for the most part, that's been positive. It's some days you don't want to talk to people, but on the other hand, having a dog gives you a nice common ground.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely. No,
Absolutely.
she's my psychiatrist. Absolutely, yes.
In what ways does
100%
she
the
help
dog
you?
helps me. She's always kind of there, She's always there. She's always happy to see me,
Yeah.
Those things are nice. And then if I'm not feeling really well, she's usually kind of watching me or cuddling with me a little.
What is the downside of having a dog and your mental health?
Oh, no, you're just responsible for another thing, another creature. Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be just her. Now we have 2 kids and stuff. So now she's more like, oh, gotta take her out again. And stuff.
With the dog population and ownership increasing in the urban environment, what improvements do you think we can make to foster a more inclusive and accessible community for the dogs and their owners?